everyone. So I guess we're live. If you're here, you know you're here for the Reindeer Readathon Sprints. This is my first time hosting a live, so be patient with me. And I don't know how long we're going to do this for. I know Leslie has some other commitments as well, but I'll be here as long as I can, even if it's just me. I hope that's okay. So I guess, should I start with what I'm reading today?
Yes.
Since I'm almost done. I'm on page 333 of A Touch of Light by Thiago Abdallah. I'm reading all of the
I'm starting that series tonight.
Twins.
Yeah. I'm going to go right into that one.
I wish I had excited. The prequel.
Yeah, I found out when I decided I was going to read this one, I found out that if you signed up for his little newsletter on his website, you got this free. But then I saw that book 2's coming out next month, and I saw the cover, and I was like, that is
it's a
great
cool
cover. And then I started looking at all the covers, and I'm like, I'm going to own all of these. So then I ordered them physical. So that's me.
And I saw he was like giving away ARCs on Twitter. I know a lot of people got ARCs of the second one.
Yeah, I started to ask for one, but I felt like a tool because I haven't. I mean, I'm about to read these two, but I know I'm going to buy the book next month, so I'll get to it.
Yeah, you might as well, because you still have to read this one anyways. It reads fast, though.
I'm excited because when I posted a little picture that I was going to start reading this one today, the audiobook narrator for A Touch of Light liked it, and he was like, oh my gosh. And I was like, oh, I recognize his name because I've heard so many wonderful things about him. I'm like, I got the audiobook. I can't wait to hear your narration. He's like, ooh, let me know when you start it. I was like,
yeah,
this is so cool.
I'm immersion reading it, and he's fantastic.
Oh, I can't.
So that's part of why, I'm getting through this, so we can see who's here. Here's Maria. She's reading the SPIFFO finalists with me.
Yay.
Yes. Team Stalking. Hello.
But where are the candy canes?
Look at all the stockings showing up for me. Hello. Team Stalking. See, look at.
Oh my goodness.
I forced them all to come.
Your people showed up tonight.
They did. I'm at work for another few hours. Yay. The chatty bits. Yeah. Oh, here's a candy cane.
There we go.
There we go. And I also
hair. Look how cute that is.
Really cute.
I want to do that.
Team Stalking friends everywhere. I'd love to know what everybody is reading tonight, what prompt it's for. Do you know which one yours for?
Mine is
for the one that looks like fall, but I don't remember what the actual reindeer.
Oh.
This is the one that looks like your favorite season.
Perfect.
Yeah. Yeah.
So I don't have a prompt assigned to this.
Oh yeah, because you just got it.
No, I had it on my plan to read it.
Oh, you did.
But I don't think I could find a place for it to go.
Well, start of a series, or did you do that?
I already read one. I already did that one. I've done Dasher. I'm working on Cupid. I've done Donner. I've done Blitzen. Dagnabbit.
Oh no, you're doing well though.
I mean, that's not the pretty handwriting one, so I can't use it for that. Ah, shucks. No. Oh well, it's warming me up for this one.
Yeah, and that one's short anyways.
Yeah, I'm hoping to finish it really quickly. Like I know that I have the audiobook for A Touch of Light, so my goal is to not do anything but read and binge this one. I'm saving like all my housework and like all my packing that I need to do to go home for Christmas for after this one, since I have the audiobook.
Yeah.
Do y'all do that? Do you pile up your housework and stuff until you have an audiobook?
Sometimes with fantasy, I feel like I can't just do the audiobook, but I can with this. So it's a really good narrator. All right. I'm reading Bunny by Mona Awad for an overhyped book. I've been curious about that one.
Same.
Yeah. I've read her All's Well one. It was interesting. I'm committing to my Dasher prompt. I started on November 9 and haven't finished. That's funny. On November 9, I feel like everybody on Instagram posts that book. I started Priory this morning, trying to squeeze it in before Broken Binding special. That's a big one, Maria.
It is a
You're supposed to
chunker.
be, you're supposed to be reading these, Maria. Remember?
So just call her out.
I am. Either Babel on Kindle or Project Hail Mary on audiobook. I loved Project Hail Mary on audio.
That's amazing.
Yeah. Currently reading Before the Coffee Gets Cold.
I have heard that is a wonderful book. It's on my TBR. I saw somebody review that one, and I put it on my TBR immediately.
I was thinking that might be the first book I read in 2023 because it just has like a vibe. I feel like, and I always put a lot of thought into what my first book's going to be for some reason.
Oh, now you're making me have some anxiety about.
Because I feel like it sets up the rest of the year. It's a big decision. That was one of my options. I'll be reading Later by Stephen King for Donner. Mistletoe. Team Nutcracker. Finished my 5th book yesterday. So I had to pick what I'm reading next and don't know. It's so hard being a mood reader. I'm a mood reader too. Yeah. Coffee Gets Cold. I'm reading The Lady's Guide to Celestial Mechanics for the comic prompt. That's a fun one. Fun title. Team Snowflake. I'm reading The Tea Girl of Hummingbird Lane by Lisa C. I've heard good things about her stuff. I'm not reading any prompt because what I have left is a random number and 500 page, and I'm putting it off because I'm scared. And my Slang It prompt is a graphic novel, so I'm not too worried. Plenty of time. Yeah. We're halfway through.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. But the month is going by so fast. Yeah, definitely pile up. I know I need attention on December. Where has the month gone? I swear. That's every December, though. Reading Clockwork Prince for the Dancer prompt.
Oh, I love that.
Nice.
That was a good one. Good series.
So, since you have to leave, I feel like we should get a sprint in so you can get a dent in your book. And I've done I did the reindeer thing that Eric did. So let's see if I can figure out how to do it. And we can all vote. We can all vote on our
bookmark here. I'll use my stocking one in honor of you tonight.
Oh, perfect. There we go.
Okay. You know what? Okay. I'm going with number 2.
How did I know you would go with number 2? I knew it. I saw the lights and I knew that's what you were going to go for. I will go number 3 because she's pink. So everybody put your votes in the comments and we'll do a 30-minute sprint.
Look, he's ready to go. There you go.
There you go. Your poor ears. Sorry about that. There you go.
They just look so happy. Shucks.
Neither of us won there. So if you chose one, you won, I guess. So
Yeah, I see a
yeah,
couple of them in chat.
yeah, a few of them. Those are cute. So how'd you make out?
I just finished chapter 1, so 22 pages.
I know my camera's blurry, but isn't this every symbol and is different on the chapters? But isn't this the cover of yours?
Yeah, that is.
Yeah,
That's
I
funny.
noticed. I'm like, I wonder what that means. I'm not sure
And
yet.
I just noticed that every one of them's got different symbols in this one too.
Symbols. Yeah.
Interesting.
That didn't show up until chapter 27. So
maybe that's when he got the idea for the prequel.
Maybe. It's interesting. So let's see how everybody else did. 10 pages, and now at 85 pages. Awesome.
What? Wow.
Is it the first sprint on the channel? It is. This is my first time ever going live, so here we go. I went and got laundry started, but I ended up reading 7 pages of November 9. Nice. Joined a little late, read a few pages, had dinner. What did you have?
Yes. We had beef tips. So good. I ate too much.
Nice.
Like
I had like Thai noodles.
I'm rereading this part about this griffin. I just met my first griffin.
Oh, the griffins are so cool.
Yeah, I'm rereading the description, like trying to like form the picture in my mind. Yeah.
Yeah, and I do think that I probably should have read the prequel for that kind of stuff, because the griffins just like appear, and you don't get much of.
Oh, that's what happened here. But one of the little people is observing it and describing like what its body and stuff looks like, and I'm like, okay.
I probably should have.
I'm having trouble picturing it.
Yeah.
Because it's not just one animal; it's like 2.
There's a lot to take in this one. So finished my book and updated my reading journal. 10 pages. Yeah, reading journals. I want to try that. I say that every year I'm going to start a reading journal, and I start off well, and then I know I just had to find something that works for me, I think. It's like a good creative outlet.
Yeah, and sometimes you just have to try a few different ones to see like which style you like best.
12 pages and all the pets are fed. Well, that is good. 5% We Ride Upon Sticks by Quan Berry. I've heard that is funny. That's like witches that play lacrosse.
I bet that would be funny.
Yeah, I think it's something like that. 30 minutes of my audiobook, no page numbers. I'm listening to it on audio too.
Yeah, that's both. The worst. That's the worst.
Yeah, so you don't know. I just have an hour left of the audiobook apparently, so. Still working away. Might go get a snack soon. Oh, I made lasagna. Nice.
Ooh, yum.
I don't think I've ever made my own lasagna.
I buy like the frozen dinner, like Stouffer's or whatever.
Me too. It's a lot of work. And my family's Italian, so that's probably shameful.
Oh, that's blasphemy.
I know that would not approve. Oh yes, field hockey. I knew lacrosse was wrong when I said it. I'm considering switching over to the Storygraph for the new year, but also might just get my Goodreads up to date.
I signed back into my Storygraph today. For 2023, I'm going to start using it again, in addition to Goodreads. So.
Yeah, I do both. I can't leave Goodreads entirely because I feel like there's so many reviews and stuff on there. It's not perfect, obviously, but I like the stats on the Storygraph, and I actually pay for the plus on there.
Okay.
Because I like to compare.
I didn't yet because I was like.
Yeah, I did it like early on because I wanted to support them, and then I found value in it, so I kept it. Before the Coffee Gets Cold is divided into 4 sections. Already finished the first one, and its ending really made me think. And the story is touching. Yeah, I've heard it almost reads like short stories. That one. So. We're still reading about the griffins?
Yeah, I'm just kind of trying to picture it. I need to go maybe look up some images online.
I wonder if there's fan art. I know it's maybe for.
I bet.
But
and I'm pretty sure there's a griffin that's on the cover of book 2.
Yeah, there is actually. I use Storygraph and Goodreads too. Both are good for different things. Yeah, I just couldn't give up. I like the social part of Goodreads too. I'm nosy that way. I like to see what everybody else is reading, and I feel like it's harder to see. So that's
Well,
why I like
and as a reviewer, I'm going to review everywhere I can find the
you
book
can.
to help the
True.
author. So to help the otters.
Keeping up both sounds like more work than I want. Plus, I have a reading spreadsheet too. I've tried reading spreadsheets too. I can't stick with them.
Me either. I won't stick
So,
with the spreadsheet for some reason.
no, there's just so much info to type in, and I just don't think I care about. You probably have to tailor it to yourself too. What stats you care about.
I think I'm
Leslie,
going to like this little series.
yeah, it's fun. Leslie, I can never picture anything in a book, as Maria said.
Oh, I usually can. Books are like movies to me
There.
when they have really good descriptions. But for some reason, I had a different picture in my mind of what a griffin looked like, and that was different. Which they may have. There may be different ones. I'll have to research it and find out.
Yeah, I
And
don't know
then as
much
I
about the
continue,
lore.
yeah, and then as I continue to read, I might meet other griffins that look different, and it's just gonna get crazy.
Yeah, they're interesting. I know some people picked it up just because of the griffins. That's all they want. Oh, this is nice. Kristen, you're doing a fantastic job if it's your first time going live. Thank you. So it's 7:45. Do you have to leave me?
I do. I've got to
Okay.
go film a collab with a couple of other channels for one of our little Christmas specials.
Oh,
But I'll
I can
check
watch
and
it.
see if you're still on when we get finished, and I'll pop back on.
Yeah, I think I'm just going to, I want to finish this. So I'll do a
Yeah,
few. I'll talk just a little bit and then we'll start again. So
perfect.
maybe I'll
Well,
still be here.
I will definitely check back in and see if y'all are still going
I'm
strong.
glad you came.
Of course, I was gonna make it.
Yeah.
All right, y'all have fun.
Okay.
Read lots and lots, and get some points for your team. And I will check back in with you guys in a little bit.
Bye.
Bye, y'all.
She's so sweet. Speaking of points, I think tomorrow we're supposed to have an update on who is winning. So we will see how we all made out. I can't believe how many books are being read in the scores. I was blown away by that. I use a spreadsheet, have one from the Currently Reading podcast on Patreon. I do listen to that podcast. I know a lot of podcasts sell spreadsheets. So maybe I should look into that. Doesn't take a lot to update and gives me something to do while I'm on the couch watching TV. Fair enough. Sweet. So I guess since I'm here alone, I will do a sprint. I have an hour and 17 minutes left of this, apparently. So I want to at least get this done tonight. So maybe I'll do two 40-minute sprints and then we'll see how we do. Because I also have Just Like Magic, so I could use some Christmas in my life. And I can't believe Christmas is over here, almost here, so I have to get those in. So we will start and I'll let you choose another reindeer in a race. So let me pull that up. Okay. Oh, wait, again with the music. Okay, race again. Okay, so who are we gonna go for? I'm automatically drawn to 3 because of the Santa hat, but that is just me, so that is who I am going to go for. But leave your votes in the comments and we'll start sprinting. I knew that would happen. I knew that Santa would pull through for me. Whenever they're in last place, they end up winning. So that worked out nicely. So if you voted with me, you won. So I will stop sharing that. I read 18 pages with 5 minutes left on the timer. The laundry timer just went off. How much time do I have left? I think I said I was going to do 48-minute sprint, and then I did a 30. So I have less than 45 minutes left. So I think the next sprint I'll make 45 minutes so I can finish this book because it is getting really intense. Read 12 more pages. Hope you're still enjoying that. 2 wins. That's awesome. Oh yeah, I was about to say that I shouldn't bet on horse races, but maybe this is a sign. Probably not, Maria. These are reindeer races, not horse races. So I think on Sunday is the Christmas trivia night, and I wanted to know how confident you all are about your Christmas trivia because I am probably going to do terribly at that. So maybe I should do some studying on that. But there are prizes, and I think you get book depository gift cards. If your team wins, you can win. Obviously, not everybody on the team, but you can enter a draw. I think 3 people maybe. So that'll be fun. I just am terrible at trivia. That is not my thing. I was sleepy, so I made and ate dinner. Nice. I have now read 2.5 hours of Project Hail Mary today. It is so good. That is one of my favorites. The audiobook is one of my go-to recommendations for anybody that wants to get into audiobooks. I love that. Yeah, it's going to be live. I think it's Sunday at 5 Eastern. I'll have to look at the calendar, but I'm pretty sure that's when it is. I know they did live last year too. I almost want to go back and see how it all went down because I didn't watch it, but I'm just so bad at trivia. Yeah, you have to watch. You can just answer the questions on your own. The friendship in that book. Yeah, and I almost feel like when you talk about Project Hail Mary, it's so hard to know what to say because I almost think if you talk about the friendship too much, it's like a spoiler. So I don't even know what to tell people when I tell them to pick that up. Just trust me. It's so good. Story's running at a great pace. I didn't get bored so long, so that's awesome. Oh, he's still alone. So he's like woken up. Yeah, that's such a good book. I kind of want to reread it. I feel like that's a good book, even if you're not like a huge sci-fi person. I think that's a good one to try. And I liked The Martian as well. I didn't read Artemis, but I heard mixed things about that one. So yeah, I don't have much left of this. And this is so out of my comfort zone, but I'm loving it. The one thing is there's so many characters. I want to show you this. This character list is huge and I have to keep looking back on it and I still don't have a grasp on it. So I don't know how I feel about that. I will have to rate this like using a rubric for like a project I'm doing for the SPIFBO finalists. I don't know how that's going to go, but I want to finish this tonight so I can get points for stocking before the totals are put out tomorrow. So I really have to do that. Reading book 15 in my kids' advent calendar book thing. So I read something that's fun. I would have loved like an advent calendar of books as a kid. I think I've seen ones where it's like a short story every day. I've always been curious about those, but I don't know if I can get those in Canada. Yay, I want fantasy to become your comfort zone in 2023. I don't know. My comfort zone in fantasy is cozy, Legends and Latte vibes, like Becky Chambers, or I like more speculative, more magical realism, but I'm open. Which SPIFBO are you picking up next? I'm not sure. I'm thinking Scales and Sensibility because the audiobook is on Scribd and everybody's reading that right now. So I want to read that one. Which one are you going to do, Maria? I want you to do Small Miracles so that I can see what you think because I feel like everybody is surprised by that one. And if you don't know what SPIFBO is, it's like a indie awards for fantasy. So fantasy books that have been indie published. And it's really out of my comfort zone. I'm enjoying this a lot. And I'm saving Miss Percy's for last. The one about dragons, that's like a cozy fantasy. I'm trying to save that one for last, but I don't know if I can hold out because there's some on there. They're huge, so out of my comfort zone. we'll see how that goes. But yeah, I guess I will do another sprint. Let me see if I can figure out how to make this 45 minutes instead of 30. Let's see. I'm just trying to figure this out. Apparently I can't. So we'll have to do another 31. So what did Maria say here? Do it. It's not perfect, but a lot of fun. I was thinking Small Miracles next, but it might be Mysterious Ways because it's the shortest. That is the one that I'm most unsure about. And I feel like, how many people have read that? Not many. I feel like that's the one. I'm not sure how I'm going to feel about it. I'm saving it for last two. Buddy read, maybe I'd be, or would that affect our scores? We're going to have to ask Cassidy if that is allowed, if buddy reading's allowed. But I would love to buddy read it because I think we're both going to love that one. So we'll do another 30 minutes, and then maybe I'll just do another 30 minutes after that if I have to. No big deal. So we'll share the screen. And I feel like this one's an obvious one to go for. I'm going to go for 3. I don't know why there's only 3 this time, but we'll go for it. So I'm definitely going to go for 3 on this one. Let me know who you are going to go for, and then we'll start sprinting. So see you in 30 minutes. Every time. They always come from behind. I knew we'd win that one. We knew number 3 when it let us down. Okay, so how'd everybody do? I think we're gonna have to do another 30-minute sprint because I have this much left and I probably could have finished it if this guy didn't come in here and bug me. I usually keep him out of the room when I do a sprint, but he was crying at the door because he knows that he gets treats at this time. So he's just being a bit of a brat. But how do we all do? Let me know in the comments. This is a lot. I'm loving it. It's fun. It's violent. But I don't know that I get everything. It's probably one that you have to reread at some point because there's a lot going on here. So we'll see about that. But Maria finally finished work. Yay, I guess you're 3 hours behind me, eh? Makes sense. I read and listened to 20 pages of Merry Little Meet Cute and put my laundry away. Good. Are you liking A Merry Little Meet Cute? Because I DNF'd it, but I don't know that I gave it a fair shot. So I'd be willing to try it again. Working on editing a video, nice. And I'll start reading on the next sprint though. Awesome. What are you going to pick up? I think I'm going to finish this pretty early on. And then I think this is my last Christmas romance that I'm going to be able to get in before Christmas because it's really sneaking up on me. But I've heard good things about Sarah Hogel, so hopefully I like that. 12 more pages, awesome. Almost done with the 3rd volume of this manga. Which manga is it? I've only ever read Death Note, but I want to try more manga. Well, thanks, Gene. His name is Coffee. He's a Siamese, but he was a rescue. And he's just very needy. But yes, love him. Finally chose my next book this sprint and got 22 pages in. Awesome. What book? 44 pages. Amazing, Sarah. A DNF to Merry Little Meet Cute too. Like 12 pages in. Me too. I just wasn't vibing with the way that the characters speak, if you know what I mean. Yeah, it's not what I was expecting. I'm loving. Oh, it's so spicy. See, I think part of that for me was I like spicy, but I want my Christmas romances to be more cheesy than spicy. And if it's going to be spicy, I prefer it to be a novella. And I felt like that one was long, but I'll have to try it again. I'll have to give it another chance. 12 pages. That's amazing. Put the kiddos to bed and have 100 pages left of Bone Crier's Moon. How are you enjoying that? Reading Dr. Stone. Awesome. So, it starts with us. Nice. Now he's trying to get out of here. He just wants his treat so badly. He's well trained like a dog. Yeah, so I guess we're gonna get into another sprint here soon. I think the next sprints after this are on Noelle's channel, but we will have the Christmas trivia before that. So get studying. I like spicy, but Merry Little Meet Cute was just okay for me. Way too long. Yeah, that is my problem with it. I just think it needed to be 100 pages shorter, which is probably not fair for me to say because I didn't finish and I didn't give it much of a chance. I think part of it, we were all trying to buddy read it at once and we were all like encouraging each other to DNF it. So I should probably give it a chance on my own, but I did lend that to a friend now and we'll see if I want that back or not. I agree that it's a little long. Like I think 400 pages is long for any romance, but we will see. I am liking it. It is a reread, so I can read the next book. That's amazing. I need to start rereading more. I'm not much of a rereader. I am going to be rereading, actually, Maria, who's here, and I have a book club together, and we're reading A Long Way to a Small Angry Planet, and that'll be a reread for me. It's one of my favorites. We'll see if Maria likes it. If not, I guess I'll have to hear about it because it is a book club, but I'll be sad. So, yes. So I just need to finish this. It's like, this is the worst place to stop. So we're going to do, I'm going to try to finish Next of Kin next and another. I want to read that series. I don't like to reread books. Yeah, I think what happens with me in rereading is when I reread them, they don't give me the same feeling as they did the first time a lot of the times. I want to reread more next year. So excited for Wayfarers. Yeah, let me know what you're going to reread. I'd be curious to see what books are calling to you to reread. I should really maybe pick 5 books and focus on those. And A Long Way to a Small Angry Planet will be one of them. Oops. So the last sprint, we're going to race again. Now we're just down to 2 characters. I don't know what's happening here, but so that increases your chances of getting this right. Here we go. So who do I want to, let's see, we'll finish these comments. The meet cute wasn't merry or cute. I finished it, but sadly wasn't my favorite. I think a lot of people have said this. The marketing in that is wrong. Did they even have a meet cute? Or was the meet cute, was that the name of the movie that they were starring in? I didn't really understand that. And of course, the cover is really sweet, and that's not what the book is at all. So I think some of the marketing is wrong on that one. Oh, now he's crying. Can you hear him? I have such a bad memory that rereading books low-key feels like reading a book for the same time because I never remember anything that happens. That probably is what's going to happen to me. I forget books pretty quickly. I remember how a book made me feel more than the actual events of a book. I forgot what happened, so it kind of feels new to me. That's fair. One, we got a lot of people going for one. I think that's what I'm going to go for too because I love that it's a Christmas tree. Oh yeah, Great Coats. I knew that was your favorite. And Thief series by Megan Wallen Turner. Also the Greenbone Saga at some point. If we could buddy read the Greenbone Saga because I've only read the first one and I keep saying I'm going to finish that series too. They didn't have a meet cute. That's what I thought. Where was the meet cute? Because they met by the time I read it, and it didn't seem like a meet cute moment to me. But lots of wines. I'm not surprised by that. Should definitely be titled something else. I think so too. Okay, so we're all pulling for number one except for Roquette Reads. So let's see how we do. Oh yes, please. Yeah, we will do that, Maria. We'll make a buddy read because I feel like we're gonna buddy read and not like a lot next year. Oh, both of you and your husband are going for one. You agree on this one. So that gives me faith. So let's do this. Look at that. I think that's 3 in a row I won there. So that's a good sign, I think. So obviously the tree won. He was destined to win. Look how cute. Yeah, let's go reindeer tree. Made it. So that was the last sprint, and I finished my book. So this was a very productive evening for me, and I hope it was for you as well. Now, of course, it's up there now. As far as my thoughts, I have to think about it. There's a lot to take in, and I'll just say, I think Leslie told me that the second book comes out in January, and that is probably a good thing because that ending is a lot. So, and I also think I said I was going to start this. Of course, I did not, and I also think I said that this is going to be my last holiday romance, and I forgot that I downloaded Kiss Her Once for Me, which seems to be like the book everybody is reading this Christmas. So I want to get in on that, and hopefully I like that better than A Merry Little Meet Cute, because A Merry Little Meet Cute was supposed to be my vixen, my overhyped, and of course I DNF'd it, so I needed something else. So we're getting better at betting on those. I know. I love those little races. I think there was snowman ones. I saw elf ones. They're Santa. They're so cute, those things. 9 more pages. Nice. I'm excited to see how your score comes out. Yeah, I'll have to go through that rubric. But it's so interesting to go through like this rubric that we're using. It's world building, characters, plot, things like that. But my enjoyment is really where I put so much weight when I give something a star rating. So it's interesting to have that be different. So 42 pages in that sprint, very productive. That's exciting. I read 14 pages of A Merry Little Meet Cute. Nice. So I am definitely going to have to, there goes the cat. I'm definitely going to have to go and input my points for this. I can't remember. You think I would know what each prompt meant, but this is the one that looks like your favorite season because this screams fall to me. And the points are being tallied again tomorrow. So get your points in now if you can. Don't forget. 28 pages this time. If you want more sprints, I know on Saturday, Mo and Christine from Roomies Digest, who are also co-hosts, are doing sprints, and they're holiday sprints. They're not tied to this readathon, but they're going to be festive and Christmassy, and I'll definitely try to watch those, and they're just hilarious, so that'll be fun. And then on Sunday, I think that's still happening on Sunday, as far as I know, is the trivia. So as I said, study up for that. I'm going to have to do a few quizzes or something. And then I think Noel might have one sprint next week, and then it's Christmas, and then we have sprints after Christmas. I just can't believe the time is going by so fast. Finished volume 3 of Dr. Stone. That is awesome. So that is it. Thank you all for being. What's the trivia? It's on Sunday at 5 Eastern, I think. I will confirm that. The calendar is in the Discord and on the Twitter, but it's a Christmas trivia night where all of our co-hosts are getting together. And there's actually sponsors for it. So the team that wins, you could win a $25 gift card from Book Depository that is sponsored by different companies, which is just amazing. So Eric comes up with the questions. I'm not sure how it's all run. There were some in last year, so I'll have to go watch those to see how he ran all that. But I think that's so cute that he does that. I'll probably wear like a festive sweater or something. So look forward to that. Of course, thank you for coming. This was fun. I'll have to do more sprints because this is my first one and I wasn't sure how it would go, but it was fun and I really enjoyed it. So I'll definitely do more of these in the future. So I will talk to you all soon. I hope you had a good time and have a good night. Thanks for the sprint. Yes, team stalking all the way. Awesome. Okay. Bye, everyone.